Alright guys, how's it going? It's been a while, but it's time for another petrol station audit. If you're new to the channel, I'll just give you a quick briefing. I still get new subscribers all the time. Quick briefing. You know, what I'm doing at the petrol station is I'm using these coins, okay? They're legal tender coins throughout the United Kingdom for payment. Got exactly the same legislation as all the other coins that we use that are circulating. But these coins are kind of collector's items. But from a legal point of view, and from the legislation that makes them coins rather than medals or rounds, I think they're called if they're not coins, is that they have legislation that they're issued by the state's mint. So the legislation that makes these coins legal tender is identical to the legislation that makes all the other coins legal tender. There's no description about some are intended for circulation and some aren't in the legislation. There is on the Royal Mint website when they're expressing their opinion about whether shops and banks have to accept these coins. So shops and banks don't have to accept these coins. No one has to accept any coins or any notes or any form of payment whatsoever. There's no law that states that. Now, taken in isolation, it makes it look like, doesn't it, that if shops and banks aren't obliged to accept these coins, then there's some obligation on the debtor to pay in some other way, and that's not the case at all. The law is that shops and banks don't have to accept any form of payment whatsoever. So just taken in isolation skews the you know, the legal viewpoint of these coins. So going to be filling up with diesel. Got 6 jerry cans, so that's 120 litres. Probably got about 50 litres that could go in the car. Not been to this petrol station before, so I haven't got a clue whether or not they accept them or not. I'll have a good look around the pumps to make sure there aren't any signs. So if there's no signs, we're in the United Kingdom. You would assume, wouldn't you, that the legislation, laws apply to doing trade in this country. So right, I'm going to fill up and we'll catch up on the body cam after I've filled up as I go into the petrol station. Beg pardon? Petrol? Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, I thought that was the door there. Two tanks, yeah.
It's large one, I think.
Yeah, I've got a few cans, jerry cans to fill up. Had you worried then, didn't I? How much? $322.59. Yeah. I'm not paying by card, paying by cash.
Cash?
Yeah, cash. Okay, it's in coins, I'm afraid. There you go. Okay, I'll just help you out with this, yeah. So this one here is 100.
Just a minute. No?
Hiya. Right, this is cash, yeah. So just to help you out.
Yeah.
This is 100.
No, we don't accept here.
Yeah, you do. It's United Kingdom.
Yeah,
Right,
I know, but we don't accept here.
Let me explain. This is 100.
Yeah.
These are 20s.
Okay.
So that's 100, 40,
Yeah,
60, 80, 300, 320. These ones are 25 pence, yeah? So that's £1. That's £2. Well, someone doesn't like the Adblue machine. Been proper wrecked. I think a lorry must have caught that on the way round. Nasty. Hiya. Right, what's happening then? Are you going to give me a receipt?
Okay.
A receipt, yes please. Where's your mate? Down there?
No?
Hiya. Can I get a receipt then, please?
You pay the card,
No, I've just paid with cash.
different cash.
No, just that cash.
But never seen people that kind, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I am accept.
Have you Googled it?
You take a video.
Yeah, because I don't want you saying that I drove off without paying. And if you give me a receipt, then I can prove that I did pay. And if I take a video, then I can prove that I paid.
Yeah, I speak to manager first, after
Yeah.
you take a video.
Okay. If you just give us a receipt, that would be great. I've given you a bit of time to work it out that it is legal money, legal tender. So he says he's going to accept the coins, but I need to wait a few minutes for the receipt. In the meantime, there's a customer over there who's phoning the police for some reason and getting the address of the for some reason. I don't understand why. I need to phone the police and get the address for this petrol station. But the guys behind me have been very polite and civil, but not giving me a receipt yet. I've just shown them they've accepted the coins of legal tender, but they've just not seen them before. So anyway, we'll pick it up once we get some action. So that's basically it. The guy gave me a receipt, and he was all right actually. We shook hands, we had a nice little chat. He was perfectly pleasant. He was a good guy. So thank you very much. Yeah. So I got, I don't know how many litres of diesel, but I've got enough to keep me going for quite a long time. So I'm afraid that will mean there won't be a video again for a while. But we're in this for the long game. I've been doing this for quite a few years now, as you probably know. So you never know what's going to happen on the next video. Thank you to Richard for all the great videos he does. I think they're really good. He's getting some more coins soon, so there's plenty more videos to come from Richard. So he travels up and down the country, I think, and he fills up each time £120, whereas I kind of like get £320 or something. That obviously keeps me going for like 3 times as long, and I probably don't do the journeys that he does. But anyway, that driver, I think he was a lorry driver who was phoning the police in the garage. Maybe that was some incident that he was dealing with, perhaps. I don't know. I don't think it was necessarily related to me. I was a bit suspicious of the guy, the manager, or the guy who was, behind the till, because he was procrastinating about giving me a receipt, and I thought he was trying to keep me there until the police arrive. But as soon as he gave me the receipt, there's not really anything to dispute, is there? I paid, he gave me a receipt, and that's the end of it. So clearly a civil dispute, not a dispute at all if you got a receipt. Anyway, thanks for subscribing to my channel and following the story. Catch up with you soon on the next one.